Hey there everybody, here's another entry in my metalworking category. This is, some of you may recognize it, aluminum. This is about, I don't even know how many, a garbage bag or so full of aluminum cans, beer cans, pop cans, whatever. This and this. And I just cast those in a chopped off small propane cylinder that was empty, and I just melted it down in that using a propane torch inside of one of my old coffee can forges that I widened out to fit the crucible or makeshift crucible. And then I took a muffin tin and put some solder flux. Not sure if that was the right thing to use, but I put some solder flux around it in the tin there, and poured the metal in, and it smoked and flamed like crazy. A lot more black smoke than I thought I would get, which in hindsight, shouldn't be that surprising. I had a little bit too much, so I had to pour some of it into the bottom of the next one. I'll probably remelt this piece once I get some more cans. But yeah, I wasn't entirely sure that this would work. My first melt with this was actually done in my charcoal forge, which was not that grand of an idea because the charcoal contaminated and such. But melting down those cans in that, it made a kind of a little puddle at the bottom of the cast iron skillet I was using, and then all the slag was still at the top because I didn't take the slag off, and it was just a mess. But I was able to break down that semi-failed melt and melt it in a better container, in a better setup, cleaner. And I think this took maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, because my torch doesn't put out that much heat, but it eventually melted down, and then I took out the slag, which was considerably less than I thought it would be. Actually, it was about I don't know, a half an inch, 3/4 of an inch of slag on the top, and I just took a bent piece of metal and lifted that all out, and then I cast it, and there you go. All together, if I had to tally up the materials required, other than the raw materials, like the torch cost, I think 20 or 30 bucks. The materials to make the coffee can forge cost probably 20 or 30 bucks. So yeah, 60 bucks. And I was able to recycle some aluminum cans into this. I'll look up what alloy that is and see what its properties are, but yeah, I'll definitely be able to either remelt this into something bigger or machine it just as is, use it. It's pretty nice though. Casting at home.